Here we are. I'm Jimmy the Neutron, and I'm met here with Bobby the Gorilla. Say hi, Bobby.
Yes, hello everyone.
And we are here at the International Color Mixing World Wrestling Federation Championship title bout. And we are going to try to mix here an orangish kind of background color that will serve as a slightly darker value in the background of this portrait.
Yes, it's going to be a very complex color. It's going to be warm in nature, but with some cool undertones that will be achieved by some of the colors here that will be wrestling.
Yes, you're right, Bobby the Gorilla. Okay, first up, I think we're going to be starting with, we're going to have a base color, if you say, Hansa Yellow Deep. The crowd goes wild. Hansa Yellow Deep is on the mat, awaiting his competitor. And the competitor who's going to start out this match is going to be none other than Yellow Ochre. Yes, Yellow Ochre. Yellow Ochre comes from the deepest parts of the Ugandan jungle, and not much is known about Yellow Ochre. Yellow Ochre is he's a fierce competitor, weighing in at 314 pounds, has a lot of tinting strength, and so not a lot is going to be used here. And Yellow Ochre hits the mat, and Yellow Ochre attacks. And oh, look at them mix it up. Yes, Yellow Ochre is changing the Hansa Yellow Deep color dramatically, bringing it very, very close to Yellow Ochre's original color. I would say there's no doubt about this. Yellow Ochre is destroying Yellow
Hansa Yellow Deep, that is, Jim, if I may. Yes, it's very, very... the power of Yellow Ochre is obvious. And they're going to need some more paint here to get this color. And they're going to need a little more paint because they're going to need to paint a larger area than this paint will do. So, what is this? They are bringing in, oh no, oh my gosh, they have brought in a huge amount of Yellow Ochre, and they are bringing all the resources that they can find of this Hansa Yellow Deep to try and curtail this. Oh my gosh, this is somewhat of a massacre. But thank God, everything's going to be all right. Yes, Bob, you are right. This is something of a massacre, but we are arriving at a color that's very close to that original color that was mixed when we had the original bout with Yellow Ochre and the Hansa Yellow Deep, but now there's a little more. Okay, so now the next competitor is going to be, we're going to need to rosy this up, and we want to cool it down a little bit, and this next competitor is a beautiful competitor. She hails from Honolulu, Hawaii. She is 263 pounds. She's a powerful, powerful young lady. And she doesn't need much to affect the color. And so we see Permanent Rose come in, and look at this, a forehead to the cranium of Yellow Ochre. And she just wanted to rosy this up a little bit. And look at this, she's doing a beautiful job. But she's not using all of her power. That's true. She only used one forehand. She took one forearm to the head, and now she deals another forearm. Good Lord, look at this powerful lady do her work with this Yellow Ochre combination color. She is definitely rosying it up a lot. There's a high, look at the saturation in this, Bob. Bill, whatever your name is. Yes, I see. There's a high saturation color. Saturation, of course, is how much chroma is in the color. How vivid are the colors? There's a lot of chroma in this color, And that is not going to do well for a background color, because the more chroma a color has, the more forward it will come in the composition. It will not lay back in the background, and that is exactly right, Billy the Gorilla, whatever your name is. And that's why we're going to bring in, oh, you hear the crowd booing. You hear the crowd booing. Ivory black, coming from parts unknown. This much ivory black is going to affect this color tremendously, I think. Let's see what happens. Oh, bam! Oh, wow. That was brutal. And look at how much darker this color is getting. Yes, and the chroma is coming down very much. It's still got a considerable amount of chroma. And so Ivory Black did not do... Uh-oh! What is that? Oh no, Ivory Black is bringing some kind of a foreign object into the ring. And oh! Oh my gosh! Look at the change in the color that this has made. This... Where's the referee on this? This is amazing. Ivory Black has just stolen the show and destroyed, demolished with a gargantuan pile driver this color that it was in battle with, but you can see the chroma is way down. It's very grayed down. Yes, it's true. It's true. And so it looks like we're getting to the colors that Michael wants. Now we need to lighten this a little bit. Yes, we do, Jim. And so Naples Yellow. Naples Yellow has considerable strength. Comes in against the Ivory Black mixture. Oh, wow. Ivory Black mixture has just destroyed Naples Yellow. That much Naples Yellow did basically nothing to this behemoth in the ring. We're going to go with some Juana Brilliant now. And we saw what happened with Naples Yellow. Not much. And Juana Brilliant has a similar tinting strength. And so we're going to see what happens here. Well, this Juana Brilliant, it lightens the value of a color, but also adds a little bit of a rosiness to it because of its peach nature. And this color right now that it has created is quite lovely, I think. What do you think, Bob? You know, Jim, I must say that this color that we have right now is quite beautiful. But I think it needs a little bit... oh, listen to the crowd. You can hear the crowd going crazy. London Red, it's a crowd favorite. And you don't need a lot of London Red. It has a high tinting strength. But we're going to get it in there. We want it to be a little rosy. You know what? That London Red didn't do very much. Let's get a little more. Here we go. Bring this in. And you might not be able to see it on the camera, but this now has a much redder appeal. And Mike just checked the value, and he might even need this value to be a little darker. Yes, he might. I think he's going to use a little more of the fabled voraciousness, if that's even a word I can use here, of Ivory Black to bring the value. Value is lightness and darkness, of course. Yes, it is. It's lightness and darkness. It's basically, the value scale is white to black and all the grays in between. And each color, as you know, Jim, has a value. Yes, it does. Thank you, Bobby. If I may call you that. And so now we have a color that is a nice neutral, and with the under color of the painting, the orangish hue of the orangish chroma of the underpainting,
I think this color over top will look very nice for the background. Thank you, Bobby, and we will be back after these messages.